Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to talk about a dysregulated nervous system. It's something that you hear everywhere. Almost everyone is talking about it. But what does it really mean, right? The term has become really popular in the last few years. But if we sort of look what it really means, the nervous system is the part of you that sort of handles the emotions. Certain emotions like anger or fear can activate the fight or flight mechanism of the nervous system to fight or flight, to run away or to fight danger. And the idea is that once you have completed this response, it's no longer needed and you go automatically back into a state of calmness or rest and digest. So the nervous system is really connected to your emotions. And the term regulation also comes from the emotional healing circle. Regulating your emotions means to process them, to feel them through, to complete them as well. So if you have a dysregulated nervous system, what you're telling actually is that you don't process your emotions. There is nothing wrong with the nervous system. Instead, there is something wrong with the way that you deal with yourself and your emotions. If you, for example, resist your emotions, you make them dangerous. And you can get into a state of fight or flight to not feel certain things. So all you need to do then is to reverse this and to actually feel your emotions and to process them. And in order to do that, you must get out of this chronic state of stress, this chronic resistance to yourself, your circumstances, your feelings, etc. And then, as well, stop all the coping mechanisms. Because if you have a dysregulated nervous system, it tells me that you're coping a lot. A lot of coping mechanisms are, for example, perfectionism, binge watching, pleasing other people, perfectionism, I already said that. But a lot of behavior that you do to avoid certain feelings. So you need to stop doing that. Come back to yourself, come back to your senses in the here and now, and process the emotion. Because if you say something like, I have a dysregulated nervous system, you also say that you're actually traumatized. Trauma, big or small, is basically not regulating your own emotions, not feeling your emotions. And that term has been quite controversial in the past because people want their symptoms to be taken seriously. And I completely understand that. But once you have resolved the emotion, processed it, regulated your own emotions with self-regulation, the nervous system winds down automatically. You automatically get into a state of calmness. And the brain no longer sees these emotions and other stressors as a danger. And as a result, it no longer needs to protect you against them. And the symptoms can just magically disappear. Therefore, to stop making this really theoretical, because thinking about your symptoms and your diagnosis or terms such as a dysregulated nervous system can also be a coping mechanism, because as long as you think about it, make it really complicated in your mind, you don't have to process it, right? So in my work, I actually don't talk about this because I don't think it helps. And a lot of people as well, they mention that their nervous system is broken, etc., etc. And I know that the symptoms can make you feel that you're broken, but it's really not the case. The nervous system is in the fight or flight mode because of a constant state of resistance. If you allow it, if you process the emotions, it gets into a state of calmness, and the symptoms are no longer needed. And we call that process a release. And by having a full release, your symptoms will magically disappear, and other symptoms will just slow down. And many people have done this before, so you can do this as well. Hundreds, if not thousands of people have done this already. And if you'd like to find out more about this, then please check out the website. There's a lot of free content. Also check out the Facebook group. We're reactivating the Facebook group right now. And yeah, I wish you a beautiful day. have a really beautiful healing journey. Thank you for watching. Bye.